that's working. Oh, that's why that's not working. Copy. Okay, let's see if this works. Okay, so this should work now. Okay. All right. See if we can not knock these over today. All right. Okay. Let's make sure this is all, yep, looks like it's working. Great. Oh, great. Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay. Well, I guess we're just gonna see what we have. Oh, hi. Long time no see. That's because of me, not you, obviously. How are you doing? Today is Monday, July 20th, 2026, and I am in Los Angeles, USA, Earth, Sol, Milky Way. How's your life been the last 2 weeks? Have you gotten into anything fun? Oh, is this skipping? I can't tell if this is working or not. Oh, I hope it is. Seems like it's working. Oh, okay. Oh, I didn't add my phone to this thing yet. Let's get that going. Oh, that's not right. Oh, it's not plugged in. That's why it won't work. Electronics have this crazy thing where they just want to be plugged in before they work. Okay, that should be good now. And then, how do we do it on this one? There we go. There we go. Ow. Okay, universe, I am here as Justin and will cease Receiving. Justin will die at some point. Maybe even today. All I know for sure is that I have right now. Today is different because it is... You can't hear. Okay, that should be going through. I guess I could check on here and see if this works. Hello? Okay, that should be going through. Very interesting. Very, very, very interesting. Can you still not hear me? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, cool. Well, hopefully it just wasn't that I wasn't talking, because that's possible. All right, today is different. How many days left until the goal deadline? I may just be letting go. Well, I can't let go of this goal deadline, but it started kind of crushing me. And so it's like, okay, Justin, we need to just like forget, because I hate failing. I hate failing. I hate failing. Even when it's not something real. Like it's a deadline I just made for myself on August 6th that means nothing. And so it's like, okay, why don't we just forget that and just do whatever is useful that we want to do. Which I can't totally do that, so I am still going to write it down. But I'm trying to take it easier on myself because I'll just be miserable all day long. Which I'm really good at doing. So I'm trying to just keep an eye on this goal deadline, but also not let it entirely dictate my life. But I would like to see how many days are left. There's 17 days left. "17 days until August 6th deadline. Today, Stephen is today I'm renting out this console for a week. Which will be nice to have income. And I need to get a few videos made and recorded for daily folking and GDR. I guess theoretically I could make 4. Ugh. Oh, actually, let's back this up a thing. Another reason. Today is also the day I ordered, the day I am having this stencil made, which is kind of fun. Okay. Oh wait, Christine, you couldn't hear me. I asked how you been the past 2 weeks. How's life? It's been a little bit. Hopefully life has been good. Yeah, I realized that you couldn't, that you wouldn't have responded if you didn't hear any of that. I am grateful for another day to play the game. I am grateful for everything in my life exactly as it is right now. I am grateful to be feeling much healthier. I am grateful. Let's see, what else? I'm grateful for, oh, this one's private. I am grateful, this one's private too. I am grateful for an equipment rental so I can take in a little income, and the hot swap sale over the weekend. Income is good. I am grateful for, this is private, I am grateful for Good Day Recipe. I am grateful for do 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 do. Do 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 do. Let's see. Okay. Oh, you started a relationship. Not with the guy that was chasing you, huh? That's exciting. Congratulations. I feel like, wow, there's been a lot, you've had a lot happening. That's exciting. Okay, I am curious. There's no way it's the guy that was like, that wouldn't leave you alone. Because if it is, is hilarious. There's no way. There's just, yeah. Oh, I'm so curious. Hi, Lakshmi. It's good to see you. Okay, let's finish this up here. What else? I'm grateful to be able to connect with my friends online after a few days, weeks, after many days away, That's nice. It's good to be back and to see you all. Okay. Oh gosh, I post a reel. I'm so over doing videos, and I know that there's just nothing. I have videos written up to do, like scripted out to do and all the stuff, and I just like I just have not wanted to do them. I haven't wanted to, well, especially being sick, like apparently when you feel sick, I just was not feeling like open at all. Like I did not want there was nothing really to see because I wasn't doing anything interesting besides like, I was still trying to get a little bit of work done, and then finally I was feeling too bad. I ended up just like watching TV, which I don't particularly like. It feels wasteful to me, and so like I ended up just watching Mike Tyson Mysteries because I was feeling so bad, so I'm just watching cartoons on my computer. But then even making videos for a Good Day Recipe or anything, I like started writing all these scripts, and I'm like, there's something weird where I'm like, I don't want my energy going out right now. And I just felt so depleted, or I don't know. Anyway, I think I need to get back to it because it's been a while, and oh, I appreciate that. Thank you for being here to chill with me. What up, H-Ducks? It's good to see you, bud. But I know that people aren't going to find out about the app, I guess, if I don't actually post things online. So I guess I'm gonna have to continue. But I found a new thing that I'm gonna try. I'll tell you because you're here. So one thing is like, I just realized while I was sick, I'm so tired. I'm so tired of sitting at a computer screen. I'm just like in front of a screen all day long. And I like working on this, and I want to make something that y'all can use. Like I want to make something you can use, and I do think it's good. Also, like what's not a good day for me is every day just being in front of a screen. So one of the things that I ended up doing as a way, it's like, okay, well, how else can I promote this that does not require me to be sitting in front of a computer screen all day, every day? And I'm gonna do this thing, it's called, so it's like, basically I'm gonna go around LA and marking down, basically posting signs of Good Day Recipe, just as Good Day Recipe on them. But instead of using spray paint and like vandalizing, I basically got this pressure washer, like a water sprayer, and I'm getting a stencil made that says Good Day Recipe on it. And so then I'll just go to like dirty sidewalks and high traffic areas where like lots of people are. So I'll go to the sidewalks and you just put the stencil down and you power wash over the stencil, and it will just say Good Day Recipe in the sidewalk. So that way I can promote. It will also be like out in the real physical world, like not just sitting at a computer promoting. So it should get a whole different slice of people. They'll all be LA based, obviously. And also it means I get to go outside and like spray things. I like marking things. I like marking things, and I kind of like cleaning things a little bit too. So hopefully it will just like be outside getting some sun, or if I do it at night, just doing something physical outdoors, and ideally still promoting the app. So that's one idea. We'll see how it works. Okay, let's finish this up though. I did get the stencil ordered. I film a few. What is this? Oh yeah, I already wrote this down. I catch up on my numbers. Okay. Okay, time for good talk. Ugh, I haven't done this in a few days. Let's do this. Let's do this. Let's see if this is working good by now. Oh, I'm still not at full health. Oh gosh, I don't really look amazing this morning. I'm still not at full health, but I'm getting there. Hopefully this gets in. Just trying to make sure I'm in frame here. All right, y'all already know basically how good talk works and affirmations. These are the same ones I do basically every day, although I've added a new one in, but yeah. So I'm just gonna do these. I use the microphone thing. You can type them in. You can just do a couple. I just do a lot because I found that that's what works for me. Okay, here we go. I am a top specimen of a human. I achieve anything I want, make a plan and deadline for, identify what I will give in exchange, and work steadily towards. I love life. I work confidently and trust my instincts. I am on a mission. I am good looking. I am a good person and deserve good things. I make life more wonderful for myself and for others around me. I am a divine expression of life. I love and accept myself exactly where and as I am right now. I am abundant, supported, and fully provided for. I do not shrink to avoid discomfort for others. I do what scares me. I do difficult and scary things. I am honest. I am successful. I am a kind and loving human and husband. I do not get hung up on perfection. Instead, I do, and learn from my experience. I am fearless. I am unstoppable. I am infinite. I am a great dancer. That's one of the new ones. Are these even in? I guess I'm not in frame on these, but that's fine, I guess. What were the other? I love without expectation. I approach all new things through a lens of love instead of fear. Yeah, it does close. Okay. I feel my feelings fully. I make it play. I remember that it's all playtime. I ask for help. I treat my past, future, and now as valuable. I am present. I feel confident, comfortable, and assured because I am the divine and the divine flows through me. I hold 300 Bitcoin and I know the value I helped create and what it cost. I create and share things of value with as many others as possible. My feelings are my responsibility. When I have to have something, then I will. Let it begin with me. The cavalry is me. Be kind. Be kind to Justin. Don't abandon Justin. Be true. Be open. Be shameless. Be what you want. Don't take yourself too damn seriously. I am, and no one else is, responsible for Justin, for his financial, emotional, mental, physical, professional, and spiritual health and growth. I build you, Good Day Recipe, into an app that has more than 1 billion users. I laugh when darkness comes. My most important work is now. The world is what I think it is. Today is going to be a good day. I hope this works. Nope, still doesn't work. Oh, maybe because I have the sounds off. No, they should be working. I really need to figure that out. Really need to figure that out. Alright, I'm getting some coffee real quick. And I really need to do my dishes. Getting messy in here. Okay. Let's see. I probably should start cleaning that after every use. That was maybe not that smart of an idea, Justin. Let's bring this back around. All right. Oh. Okay. All right, so that's all done. Oh yeah, I set up a different way of filming the other day. Never got back to it. We'll see if we do that again. Alright, so what are we trying to do now? Okay. Let's see. I wonder what the other way would be to do. Just thinking about for a new app. Not for a new app, but for new users on the app. It seems like there needs to be like an about section. I don't know. I don't know the best way to do that. Oh, there is a question mark. So that's just a bad question mark icon. Unmatched. So people don't know enough what to do on day one of using the app, and so I want to change something. There's a help FAQ section that has a really small little question mark icon in the top action bar, and I want to move that icon. I want to get rid of that icon because it sucks. The circle question mark is too small. It's totally forgettable, and I don't want it anymore. So we're gonna not use that icon anymore. And I want it to be a big question mark, and I want it to be a color. So like a colored question mark. And I want it to be on the Your 3 screen about the same size as the Your 3 logo, maybe a little bit smaller. But I want it to be at the bottom of the Your 3 screen, but above obviously the purple orb. And I want it to be the main help question mark screen. So if people click on the orb, one of the first things they'll see is that question mark, so that they can ask questions and get feedback to their questions. And then we need to start expanding out that whole list of questions so that more people's questions are answered. I mean, in terms of the spec worth, right, the strategy brief for the premium, what it should be and how to enforce it, can you look through all of our conversations up to this point and see what we've already discussed a lot of this, or I've already told you some ideas about what it should be, what should be part of it, and how it would be enforced. Can you look and see what, not make up your own, just look and see what's been discussed already to see what's there to answer these questions? Well, how would you make that show up on its own? Because this is the thing, I could just keep showing coach marks, but it's too much. Like you said, you can only show so many coach marks, and we're already showing like 5 to 7. And so the idea is like, maybe the big question mark thing actually is only down at the bottom of the page and is 48 pixels. By the way, 48 pixels I think is a good starting size. We do it as 48 pixels, but only for the first week. And then after the first week, we shrink it down, put it in the action bar at the top of the screen, the same color, but instead of 48 pixels, it's like 16 or whatever size it currently is. And we just make a coach mark that says, just so you know, if you have questions, it's up here now. I actually want the color to be like the practical amber color we have, I think. Let's start with that. And and what tapping it opens is it takes it to the static fact page. And then maybe there is a way for people to ask more questions that are answered, but basically the bottom line is I need to add more things to that fact page so people have more things to click through. So we're gonna set this up, and then I'm also gonna start adding things into that fact page. No, I don't want you to draft anything yet. I just want you to, I mean, if you want to write down specifically the things that I've put forward and say that some things that are your ideas, but don't say that they're my ideas because they're not mine. Also, are you sure you looked through every single transcript of every single session we've had? Because one of the things I know we talked about doing, and maybe it's not in our stuff, but I thought it was the idea of having advertising in it as kind of like a reverse incentive, like Spotify does, where it's like you can use the whole app and it exists, but basically you just pay to remove ads. Can you look to see if we've discussed this ever? Because we have. Yeah, the timer is actually based on 7 days counted, active that they've been in the app, or 7 sessions. Maybe we should say 7 sessions. But it should be based on calendar days that have passed. It would be 7 times that the user has opened the app. That's more of how I want it to be done, if there's a way to count that. Also, to be clear, I don't want it to go back to the icon that already exists in the top action bar. We don't want that small help circle. That icon sucks. So whatever is the question mark icon that we use at the 48 pixels in the Your 3 screen, that's the icon that I want to be just moved, shrunk and moved up to and appear in the action bar once the time comes to move it there. Also, I don't know that we need to hide it during the recipe reveal, but maybe we do. Do we need to hide it if it's only going to be on the Your 3 screen anyway? Because the Your 3 screen, I don't think is viewable while the recipe reveal is happening anyway. Oh, I have someone here, so I gotta take this. I'm gonna have to stop broadcasting. Thanks for being here, though.